I am the Lord your God, and this message is not for the many. It is not a public call, it is not a general reminder. This is a divine whisper wrapped in fire, a scroll unsealed with your name written across it. I have sent it at this precise moment because time is vanishing quickly. There are only 2 minutes left, not 2 hours, not 2 days, just 2 minutes. You have already felt something stirring, something pulling at your soul. That was not your imagination, that was a voice from beyond the veil. Someone you love deeply, someone who now stands in the realm of eternity, is calling your name from heaven. They have been watching you. They see the way you've been carrying the weight that nobody else knows about. They see the strength you show on the outside while silently questioning everything when no one is around. They know how your heart trembles at night. They know you still miss them, still talk to them, still wonder what they would say if they could speak again. And now, by my permission, they are speaking again, not in the way they once did, but through this message, through my voice, through the urgency carried by Archangel Michael himself. Michael has stood at the edge of your room, waiting, watching, holding back darkness that tried to sneak in through discouragement, betrayal, sudden confusion, and heavy emotions. You have been under more pressure than usual because something important is about to change. Heaven could not stay silent any longer. The one you love, the one you lost, has asked me to reach you. They have asked that I allow their love to wrap around your heart one more time, to remind you that you have not been forgotten, you have not been forsaken, and you are not walking this road alone. Don't dismiss this message. Don't say it's coincidence. You know better. You already feel the shift happening inside you. You feel the emotion rising and can't explain why. That's because your spirit recognizes what your mind has not yet processed. This is real, this is holy, this is urgent. You're standing at a crossroad. Something is approaching, a decision, a revelation, a divine shift, and it's coming fast. You have exactly 2 minutes of spiritual time to open your heart before something closes. I will explain because I love you too much to let you guess. There is a conversation about to take place in your life, and it has the power to unlock something you've been praying about for years. This conversation could come in the form of a message, a visit, or a seemingly random encounter. But the truth is, this moment was scheduled in heaven. The one who's gone, the one you love, is standing near me, watching this unfold. They asked me to delay judgment over certain matters in your life until you had this moment to respond, to believe again, to feel again, to live without fear again. They asked for this message to reach you now because they saw the sadness you carried today, the disappointment, the silent ache. They saw how you stared at the ceiling with questions that didn't have answers. They saw the picture you looked at, the old message you reread, and they asked me to touch you. They asked me to let you know they are still connected to you by a thread of heaven that no human can break. Michael's voice is not gentle right now, it is commanding because he knows how serious this moment is. He knows that one wrong step could delay your breakthrough. He understands that one small yes can change your life. He has carried this word like a flame in his hand, waiting to release it into your heart. And now is the time. I know what you've been through. I know how many times you've questioned your purpose. I know how many people have misunderstood you, ignored your silent cries, overlooked your kindness. I know how many times you've helped others while receiving nothing in return. I saw you when no one else did. I heard you when you thought no one was listening. And now I respond, not just with words but with evidence, with change, with a movement so undeniable that even your enemies will be stunned. But there's something you need to understand about the person in heaven who loves you. They haven't left you, they've simply gone ahead. They aren't far. They are closer than you've dared to believe. And today, they are standing in my presence, asking me to protect you from a trap that has been set for you. Yes, someone near you is not who they pretend to be. Yes, someone has been sent to delay you with drama, distraction, and deception. But I won't allow them to succeed, not while you read this, not while heaven is speaking, not while angels are moving. This person in heaven has a message for you, and I will deliver it in my voice. Don't give up. Don't shrink. Don't stay small to make others comfortable. I see you. I'm proud of you. I never stopped loving you. I've been fighting for you from here, even when you didn't know. Now, let me show you something. The door you've been waiting for is opening soon. A person is coming with an opportunity that feels too good to be true, but it's real. But you must be careful. There will also be a counterfeit offer, a door dressed in gold but hollow inside. Your discernment will be your guide, and the person in heaven will send you a sign to help you know which is which, a specific word, a scent, a color, a dream. You'll know it's from them. Time is moving quickly. Now, these next 2 minutes are not about panic, they are about positioning. Let me be clear, there is a danger approaching your emotions. Someone will try to stir your spirit with guilt, with manipulation, with twisted words. Do not fall for it. Silence is your strength, distance is your power. I have not called you to explain yourself, I have called you to walk in purpose. The one you miss would tell you the same. They want you to move forward, not to forget, but to live. Not to erase the past, but to create a new present. They don't want you stuck in sorrow, they want you released into glory. Their memory is not your prison, it's your reminder that love is stronger than death and purpose doesn't die. Michael is surrounding your space even now. You may feel a chill, you may feel warmth. That's him. That's the atmosphere changing. That's heaven taking over your room. Because what I'm doing in your life now is bigger than anything you've lost. I'm restoring, rebuilding, elevating. The enemy tried to break your mind, tried to isolate you, tried to convince you that no one cared, but I cared. I was there when you almost gave up. I was there when you couldn't speak. I was there when you only had tears. And I'm here now, speaking with clarity and urgency, not to frighten you but to deliver you, because love warns. And this is a warning born from love. In these last seconds, I am shifting your spirit. You will feel a release. The grief that clung too tightly will loosen. The regret that whispered late at night will quiet. The burden you carried that wasn't yours to bear will lift. Because I, the Lord your God, have declared that this is your moment of freedom. And the one you love, the one I hold in eternity, rejoices. You were never forgotten. You were never alone, and you never will be. Now go live. Breathe. Believe again. Trust me again. And know that heaven is not far, it's speaking right now through me. I have spoken. Archangel Michael says, there are only 2 minutes left before something begins to shift in your life. A voice that has traveled through time, a soul that has known your deepest secrets, and a heart that still beats for you, even from the other side, has whispered your name in heaven today. They pleaded for this message to be delivered to you, and heaven listened. You may think this is just another moment, just another day. But God says this second right now was written long ago as your turning point. This message is not for everyone. It wasn't sent to the masses. It isn't meant to be shared with crowds or passed around like common words. This message carries the sacred voice of the one you missed the most, the one you couldn't say goodbye to properly. They are here. God has permitted this brief moment of contact, and Archangel Michael is sounding the alarm. 2 minutes is all it will take for your heart to understand what your soul already knows. This is not ordinary, this is eternal. Heaven is open. Someone you love deeply and who is now watching you from the other side has asked for this intervention. They have been begging God to reach you, to warn you, to wake you. There is something you need to know. And if you skip this, you may never hear it again. They saw you cry that night. They saw how you held the object that reminded you of them. They saw your silence when everyone else was speaking. They remember it all. They never stopped watching. God says you are not crazy for feeling their presence. You are not mistaken for thinking that something has been trying to reach you. God confirms it now. They are with Him, and they are speaking about you with urgency. There are things you have blamed yourself for, things you've regretted saying, moments you've wished to erase. But they are saying right now, please tell them I forgive them. Please tell them I love them more now than I ever could while on earth. Archangel Michael warns that this divine connection cannot wait. Something is unfolding, and your name has been written on a scroll being passed between angels this very minute. You are being watched, not in fear, but in sacred preparation. Someone has prayed that you receive protection, guidance, and release from the chains that have quietly bound your heart. You've smiled through pain. You've helped others while breaking silently. You've been brave in a battle no one else saw. God saw it all. You feel like they left too soon, but heaven's timing is never broken. There was no accident. There was no failure. But there was a purpose. And part of that purpose now lives in you. You are the echo of their legacy. Their love is alive through your decisions. Their voice is present in your conscience. Their eyes are blinking through your kindness. Their mission was not cut short, it was transferred, and you are the one they trust to carry it forward. You may not realize the timing, but God says there is a divine reason this message is reaching you now. This very week, something is about to happen that links back to a promise they made when they were still alive, a promise to protect you, a promise to bless you, a promise to show up when you needed them most. And that moment has arrived. Archangel Michael says, you must be still. You must open your spiritual ears. They are going to give you a sign. It could come through a dream. It could come through a stranger's words. But you'll know it's them. God says this pain that keeps visiting your chest like a shadow is not punishment, it's memory, memory seeking transformation. They don't want you to hold grief like a trophy, they want you to live with freedom. They want you to laugh again, not as a betrayal of their absence, but as a celebration of their peace. They are not stuck, they are not hurting. But they hurt when they see you refusing to forgive yourself. Let it go. Please let it go. Archangel Michael says, the next 24 hours are sacred. Do not ignore this moment. Someone is going to bring up their name unexpectedly. When they do, listen. That's not a coincidence, it's confirmation. Heaven is organizing divine interruptions in your week, strange delays, sudden encounters, powerful dreams, unexplained feelings. These are not accidents, these are angelic footprints. This person who is in heaven is sending you help, real help, visible help, financial, emotional, spiritual help. God says you must make room for what's coming. You've been filling your life with distraction to escape the depth of your ache. But now heaven is clearing the table. You may lose people, but it's a clearing. You may feel alone, but it's alignment. They are removing what doesn't match the next chapter that heaven has written for you. And God says, this chapter will heal every broken page of your story. You have not missed your moment. You have not been forgotten. You have not been punished. The person in heaven who loves you is not disappointed in you. They are proud. They are honored to have known your soul. And they've been speaking your name in the throne room of God. Yes, your name has been heard in heaven. It's been honored, it's been protected, and now it's being transformed. Archangel Michael says, your heart has 2 minutes left before heaven presses activate. After that, nothing will be the same. You'll feel lighter. You'll feel clarity. You'll feel unexpected emotion. That's them. That's God. That's love moving through time, breaking earthly barriers to remind you that the story is not over. And neither are the blessings. God says something delayed is about to be delivered. You've been waiting for something that felt impossible, but the one you love from heaven has asked for a favor on your behalf, and heaven has said yes. You may not have the words to pray right now. You may not have the strength, but their prayer is covering you, and their love is your armor. You are not alone in the room. You are not alone in the world. You are not alone in this heartbreak. Someone who left this earth still walks beside you. Every major choice you're about to make, they're part of it. God says, let yourself believe again. Trust again. Receive again because it's already happening. This is not a random message. You were not scrolling by accident. You didn't stumble on this without reason. This was written for your soul. This was scheduled by heaven. This was the moment you said you needed a sign, a whisper, a divine interruption, and now it's here. Heaven is serious about you. Angels are working for you. Archangel Michael has been assigned to you. The person you love in heaven has given up their rest time to intercede on your behalf. That's how much you matter. That's how much your joy matters. That's how much your future still matters. Don't waste the pain. Don't ignore the signs. Don't skip the message. Open your heart. You're not just being warned, you're being rescued, from fear, from delay, from confusion, from the lies of your past. You are being pulled out of everything that tried to bury your light. You are being moved towards something sacred. A phone call will confirm it. A person you haven't spoken to in a while will say the exact thing you've been thinking. A message will appear at just the right time. Archangel Michael says, this is the angelic language of love. It's not noise, it's not luck, it's orchestration. They are calling you by name, not just your name, but your spirit, your essence. The you that existed before heartbreak, before disappointment, before death, that version of you is being awakened. Not for the past, but for the future they dreamed for you, the future they couldn't reach, but that you will live on their behalf. God says rest in this, but also rise. This message is not just for comfort, it's for movement. Your steps will be lighter. Your decisions will be wiser. Your timing will be guided. Your enemies will be confused, because when God sends a word, nothing can block it, no human, no mistake, no delay. It's coming. So now it begins. This isn't an ending, this isn't a memory, this is a beginning. Your destiny is being shifted, your life is being touched, your grief is being transformed, your sorrow is becoming strategy, and your silence, it's about to speak miracles. Archangel Michael is not leaving your side for the next 24 hours. Expect the unexplainable. Expect the unexpected. Expect signs, whispers, sudden feelings of warmth, and emotional release. You may cry. That's okay. That's healing. That's them. That's heaven. Don't tell everyone, this is just for you, just you. Because you are loved more than you understand. And heaven hasn't forgotten how to reach your soul. This was always going to happen, it just needed the right time. And that time is now. Type Amen if you receive this blessing. 333. God says, I am speaking to you now, not by coincidence, not by chance, but by divine appointment. Before this day even began, I already knew you would see this message. It has been prepared not just for your eyes but for your soul. You have been wandering through the noise, through uncertainty, through delays and heartbreaks. But today, I sent this word because someone in heaven has been weeping for your attention. Listen to me carefully, Archangel Michael says 2 minutes left. This message is urgent. A person who is in heaven and who you love very much asked for this to be sent to you. Don't skip, don't ignore. Open now, it's just for you. Your heart has been heavy, and though you carry yourself with strength, the sorrow you hide inside you did not go unseen. They see it. I see it. Heaven watches in silence what the world fails to notice. And the one who has gone ahead of you into eternity, this one you still dream about, still think about, still cry for at night when nobody hears, has whispered your name again and again in my presence. They pleaded, not for themselves but for you. Please, they said, just let them know I am watching. Let them know I never left them. And I heard. I waited for the perfect moment to send this to you, and that moment is now. You need to understand this isn't just a sign, it's a lifeline. You've been on the edge of losing hope. You've smiled while dying inside. You've said, I'm fine, while feeling forgotten. But I have watched it all. I have heard the unspoken prayers. And today I am delivering to you the voice you never thought you'd hear again. Their love did not die, their presence never left. Though you cannot touch them, they have touched me on your behalf. They begged me, please let them know I love them. Please tell them they were the greatest joy of my life. Please tell them that no matter how broken they feel, they were never a failure in my eyes. Archangel Michael stands by you right now. 2 minutes left, he says again. Because if you do not open your heart to this now, you will miss something you have waited years for, a turn, a shift, a miracle. The enemy has tried to confuse you with delays, make you think your life has no purpose, no reward. But today, heaven interrupts that lie with the truth: you are still chosen, still called, still seen, still loved. Your name was written on a scroll of light this morning, and your loved one in heaven, the one you still carry in your tears, reached out through the veil to say, tell them I never wanted to go. Tell them I never blamed them. Tell them that I am proud of them. Tell them to keep living for me. Tell them to open this because God has more for them. You keep asking, why do I feel them around me? Why does it seem like I hear their voice in my sleep? Because they are near. Because I permitted them to speak over you through divine whispers and dreams. They are not lost, they are not gone. They walk with the angels, and they cry out your name in glory, interceding for you. And I, the Lord your God, have granted this moment of connection. That person, yes, the one you missed the most, asked me to stop everything for you. And I have. You were going to make a decision soon, a life-altering one. They see it coming. That's why this message came with urgency. You think it's about finances, or love, or giving up entirely. But what you don't see is how close you are to your divine breakthrough. They said to me, don't let them quit. Don't let them close the door. Remind them they have a future. Remind them they have not failed. And I said, then let them hear my voice, and let my messenger speak. Archangel Michael has not left your house for 7 nights. I sent him. You felt it, didn't you? The sudden peace in the middle of panic, the warmth in the room when you were alone. That wasn't coincidence. That was visitation. That was protection. That was heaven coming near. This is your moment. I am unraveling what was tied up against you. Contracts, promises, words spoken behind your back. It's all being exposed now. The people you thought would be with you are changing. Some are being removed because their intentions were never clean. The pain you feel from those losses is real, but so is the deliverance. You are not losing, you're being rescued. Your loved one who crossed into glory says again, don't keep asking what if. Don't punish yourself anymore. I forgave everything. I understood everything. Now you need to let go. Live. Be free. Smile again. Love again. Laugh for me. Heal for me. You think this is a message you stumbled across, but you didn't stumble. You were sent. They arranged it. I allowed it. And this message will mark a turning point for you. As you read this, things are shifting in the unseen. Chains are breaking, curses are lifting, lies are falling, doors are unlocking. Because when heaven speaks, earth must obey. And I say to you now, you are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are not invisible. You are beloved. You are protected. You are the one they still cry out for, the one they still adore. And the angels carry your name upon their breath. I will restore what you lost, not just in years or money, but in peace, in hope, in joy. I will give you back your strength. You've wept long enough. You've waited long enough. Now I say, come out of hiding. Come out of mourning. Arise. The grave cannot hold what I've destined to live. And that includes your purpose. You are going to give up on something. This message stops you. This message resurrects your courage. It tells you they never stopped loving you. They see you. They are proud of you. And they are asking you now, don't let this pain bury your promise. Don't let grief steal your gifts.